Hey guys, while everybody is waiting that Dubai real estate markets will be crushed, it shows the sustainable result for 5 years continuously. Just in 2024, the market raised up to almost 12%, and since 2020, up to 60% in general. So today in this video, let's talk about my top 3 upcoming areas which will boom the market in 2025. My name is Gary. I'm a real estate investor, investment broker, investment advisor. Just follow my channel. Let's start. Okay, so let's discuss and understand who risks more in the new upcoming areas and how to understand in general that the location is with a high potential and with high growth. First of all, let's talk about developers. These guys spend much money when it comes to something new. If we talk about just to purchasing the plot, this is not cheap. If we talk about to build their project that has, let's say, consists of minimum 200 units, so the price per such building is minimum 20 million American dollars. So is there anybody who really think that these guys are gonna spend such budget without making their own analysis or research? Obviously not. Also, one more thing I would like to add here, that as soon as, let's say, you are the potential investor or the existing investor, as soon as you see that particular number of well-known developers are joining almost in the same time to the same location, this is the green light. This is the indicator that that location is going to boom. When it comes to spending money, let me remind to everybody here that in Dubai we have something we call escrow account, which means that developer cannot transfer money from the bank account to their own account directly after selling any single unit. It takes a couple of years, depends on the construction period, after the handover to transfer the money to their own, let's say, pocket. So the first upcoming location in my priority list is Dubai Land, or being more specific, Dubai Land Residential Complex, DLRC. First of all, let's start from the interesting fact that I myself with my family purchased 2 apartments in that location, which should signalize to each of you guys that if I, being an investor, investment advisor by myself, I invested my own money with my family into that location, it should give you the double trust to that area. Why? Because if somebody is explaining you something and proving you with the facts, and plus top additional on that he's putting his own money, it means that you should do that the same. So why Dubai Land? First of all, we can see there are already around 30 announced and launched projects from different developers. As I said previously, you see different well-known developers in the same location starting and launching the projects approximately the same time, let's say within the same year or two. It gives you the green signal that you should do the same. You should invest your money there. Either it's going to be for just for investment reason or for like end user function, so you are going to live there yourself. Statistically, Dubai Land finally beat JVC for the last 2 years, being the leader of the market due to the number of transactions. What does this mean? The highest number of purchase transactions in Dubai in 2025, let's say till February, is Dubai Land. So when we talk about the developers that launched and announced their projects in that area, these are my favorite Imtiaz that launched already 8 different projects. By the way, one of them is Cove Boulevard. Just for your attention, this is one of few projects in Dubai which is combining residential and commercial units together. So just pay your attention. So it's Imtiaz, it's Samana, it's AG Properties, it's Object One, this is Prestige One, and really many Leos, the same British one, many others. So when it comes to this location, one of the, let's say, I call it cherry on the top of the cake, this is the announcement from the government of the country and RTA that the new metro station is coming to that location in 2029. Regarding this, statistically, each of the area that has metro station will boom with the price per square meter or square foot up to 30%. This is the additional boost for each of the investors to invest the money now and make the capital appreciation or ROI, depends on your taste in the future. And when it comes to the handover of the majority of the projects, this is starting from the beginning of the 27 till the end of 27, start of 28, which means that exactly the new metro station and your handed over units might match. So your future tenant or your future, doesn't matter if you're going to resell it, your future buyer will really have one of the unique selling points, which is metro station. Even though he doesn't use this, it must be in your infrastructure. When we talk about the location, I would like also to pay your attention on the urban plane of Dubai 2040. So what does this mean? Why Dubai is really so impressive? Because starting from the very beginning of the foundation of the city and country in general, the government is moving on with the vision. So one of the vision is Dubai 2040. And according to that plan, just one of the point for you to understand why Dubai land is really impressive. One of the point in Dubai 2040 urban plan is the population. So right now, presently, Dubai population is around, let's say 3.9. By 2040, according to the plan, it should be minimum 7.6, which is almost double from whatever we have now. If the population will be X2, do you really think that the real estate market will stay in the same level? Obviously not. Let's talk about now neighborhoods with our Dubai land. What do we have? What do we see? First of all, this is the academic city, a location that consists of many different international schools, institutes, universities. What does this mean? Students, a lot of students. Your future potential buyers, tenants, whatsoever. The second location is Silicon Oasis, the location that consists of different offices, organizations, corporations. Again, these are your future clients. So by investing your money today, think who is going to either rent out or who is going to buy your property in the future. At least these two locations will be your future clients. About the location of Dubai land, somebody can think that it's really a bit far, but actually it's not, because you have the access to the downtown with approximately like 15-20 minutes. You have the access to the both airports for up to half an hour and marina. So I can tell you like why I invested my own money there, because I really understand that it might seems a little bit far now in 2025, but whenever we have the 27, whenever we have the start of 2028, this is going to be the project with absolutely ready infrastructure. So being a real estate investor here in Dubai, I make my analysis, I do make my research, and I understand the risks by comparing debit and credit. That's why Dubai land, this is something I really recommend. And of course, the most interesting and curious thing, this is the budget. So how much money you can really spend in order to be the owner of the property in Dubai land. When it comes to studio, you can start with really around 200,000 American dollars. When we go to one bedroom, starting from 300K, and when you want to go for 2 bedrooms plus 400,000 plus American dollars. Well, and obviously everybody here understand that there is something we call quality. So you can find 2-bedroom apartment for 400K, for 500K, it all depends. The second location I fall in love and I really and truly believe that will bring lots of money starting from 2025 is Dubai Islands or Deira Islands. So let's go. First of all, this is the last waterfront location in Dubai, because if you check the map, you will not find anything else apart of Maritime City and Mina Rashid, or which are the neighbor locations, but we're going to talk about this a little bit late. So Dubai Islands consists of 5 islands. The master developer is Nakhil, and yes, Gary purchased apartment in that location. Again, by the way, I think that this is kind of tradition for us to provide you the information about the location where I purchased my own apartment. One of the reasons why Dubai Islands is really impressive location, this is the golden combination between the water, which is sea, and Gulf, because usually people like both. And this location has 20 kilometers clean beaches. Even now, from time to time, whenever I invest my money, I go and check what's going on there. Even like, I think I was there for the last time, like 2 weeks ago. There are people, tourists and residents who already rest on the beach. In the beginning of 2025, just for you to understand. Can you imagine what's gonna happen there in 2 years, in 3 years? If not, I'm gonna explain you right now. So let's go. When we talk about Nakhil, they gave the strict restriction, not to build any high-rise buildings. So me as an investor, I don't want to sit there the second JVC where you go and you see the 40, 50 floors buildings. So the maximum height is approximately 8 floors, so 8-floor buildings. So what is the reason for that restriction from Nakhil? You will see, first of all, lots of restaurants, cafes, hotels. There are already 2 existed hotels, by the way, there. So the owner of the properties in that location will feel themselves like they are in hotels themselves. This is something which really matters in Dubai. Somebody who lives here, I can tell you something. Money matters only whenever your future client feel that vibe. Because when we compare even Dubai Land and Dubai Islands, both of them are absolutely impressive and amazing for investment. But they are different. If you remember what I told you from the very beginning, how to understand that the location is going to be top, this is to check the list of developers in that location. So this is obviously Imtiaz with more than 6 projects. And this is the developer that took my money and I invested in one of the property exactly in Imtiaz in Dubai Islands. This is Nakhil as a master developer. This is Allington with the high quality projects as usual. By the way, if we talk about the main realty, they are going to announce their second project already in Dubai Islands. This is also the good indicator if the developer is launching the new projects in the new area, in new city, and they are choosing Dubai Island. So this is something for you to double think. And actually many others like Prestige One, Amira Developers, and whatsoever. By the way, the neighbor locations of Dubai Islands are Dubai Maritime City and Mina Rashid from MR. So making kind of conclusion about this location, I can tell you that if we compare even Dubai Islands with Ras Al Khaimah, Al Marjan Island, because this is the very often question of God from my investors, my even colleagues like Gary, Dubai Islands or Al Marjan Islands. Well, honestly speaking, with the whole respect to the casino, but Dubai Islands. And one of the reasons is that really high capital appreciation and future ROI. About the capital appreciation, you can see how excited I am. I made for my client almost 100,000 American dollars in one of the projects in Dubai Island just in 1 month. And when I called him and I told him that, listen, I told you Dubai Island, just listen to me. Put down payment in the project from the very beginning when almost the market didn't know anything about that. But I knew that. He didn't believe me, but he said, Gary, okay, let's do that. I trust you. Let's do that. Guys, 100,000 American in 1 month. That's it. And the final point, which will make you absolutely crazy, that comparison of, because many people really compare present Dubai Island with the already existed and the icon of Palm Jumeirah. Palm Jumeirah for the last 20 years showed attention 20 times profit and increase, which means that each of the year mathematically gives you 100% profit. I don't want to add anything. If you have any questions and you think that I didn't tell about something which really matters about Dubai Islands, just let me know. And before we proceed to the third location in my list of top areas, I want you just click on the button of like, subscribe, repost to your friend. It might mean nothing for you, but believe me, it will inspire and motivate me. So let's go on. And the last location today in my list, but not the last location in Dubai, is Al Jadaf waterfront. Why Gary decided to put this location in the top list? Well, from the very beginning, let's make the comparison between Dubai Land, Dubai Islands, and Al Jadaf. If we talk about the first 2 locations, Dubai Land and Dubai Island, these are upcoming areas, which means that if you have somebody who really want to see the result from the day number 1, they might ask you the question, Gary, what if something will go wrong? I don't know, and 1,000 reasons, it will be no metro, no golf or something. But they cannot say something like this when it comes to Al Jadaf. Why? Because the community, the location itself, it's already developed already. So Al Jadaf waterfront has very good location because you have up to 30 minutes way to all the main destination in Dubai. This location has 2 metro stations and obviously the access to the water. The main factor about this location is only one thing, is only one building. The headquarters of DIVA, Dubai Electricity electricity and water authority with a minimum 5,000 employees inside. And this project is going to be handed over very soon, just for you to understand if you're going to invest there right now, so your future tenant or your future buyer might be one of the employees from that building. Because if you compare really the population that the location has itself right now and just the number of employees, it's, let's say, almost the same, little bit more, which will really increase your pocket if you make the investment nowadays. And this is our tradition to check the list of developers that represent their projects in the location. So this is kind of developers as Palladium, Gargash, Eraz, and many others. But there are not many available plots here. There is something we call upside. It's when the number of plots are limited, you have no new plots to go on, like in the same Dubai Island, and the only way how to grow the location is to increase the price per square meter in the same buildings. That's why if you really want to get something unique in the market with the limited space of plot, Al Jadaf waterfront, this is exactly that location that you might look for. And what about the budget, the price? Purchasing the apartment in the ready infrastructured location will cost you almost the same like in JVC. So really, if you go for one bedroom apartment, you can really find the unit with approximately 300,000 American or maybe a little bit more. Again, it all depends on your taste and the quality and the exact location inside the area. So guys, in conclusion, each of the area and location in Dubai has its own uniqueness and the individual points. If we spoke with you only about 3 locations, it does not mean that other locations does not worth your attention. So there are many interesting projects in absolutely different places in Dubai and even out. If you or some of your friends are curious about investment or you're thinking maybe about moving to Dubai, just let Gary know. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching this video. Just follow my channel and bye-bye.